Hi, I'm Andy Temte, and welcome to the Saturday Morning Muse. Start your weekend with musings that are designed to support your journey of personal and professional continuous improvement. Today is February the 1st, 2025. Over the past few weeks, we've been talking about how to define success. In those muses, I've talked about the preconditions for defining success because its definition is unique. It is one size fits you. I've stressed the trouble we can get ourselves into when we adopt someone else's ideals and someone else's expectations and someone else's version of success. I've also stressed the trouble that our personal blockers and biases can get us into, and that how they can unduly influence how we think about success and our ability to achieve it. So at this point in our journey, you've determined that you want to be successful. You've done the work on yourself to create an authentic definition of success that aligns with your personal purpose and values. You've identified your personal blockers to success and have developed the courage to challenge your internal biases and internal critics. You've resolved that the skills and characteristics of grit, determination, persistence, perseverance, drive, and resilience are key ingredients to success by any definition of the word. So, what's next in the list of universal ingredients to success? They are grace, competence, financial literacy, curiosity, communication, and just plain old showing up. So let's briefly touch on each ingredient and start with grace. Successful people fail. They fail a lot. Now, from the outside, it may seem like they're somehow immune from failure, that they get it right all the time, but they fail over and over again. What sets successful people apart from those who become stagnant and stuck is the ability to quickly recover from failure, to learn from it, and to move forward. Now, this fundamentally relies on their ability to afford themselves the grace to recognize that they're not perfect, that they don't have everything figured out, and they've afforded themselves the permission to pivot, adjust, and try again. Second is competence. Successful people are lifelong learners. They understand that they must develop expertise in an area of focus and must never stop learning and growing. They understand that competence is a portfolio that consists of knowledge, skills, abilities, and attitudes that all work together and play off each other to create the excellence that they demand of themselves. They also know that while they can theoretically do almost anything, they shouldn't do everything and instead surround themselves with individuals who complement their strengths and weaknesses. Third in the list is financial literacy. Successful people know the value of money, and they understand that money is just a tool to help them achieve their goals. They understand the concept of living within their means, and they know when to spend and when to save. They understand the strategic use of debt and leverage, and they understand the long-term benefits of building equity or an ownership stake. Note what I didn't say. I didn't say that you have to be a financial expert to be successful. But you do need to be financially literate and savvy. Fourth is curiosity. While successful people can be laser focused on achieving their goals and seeing a vision come to fruition, they also ask questions, lots of questions. The word why is one of their favorite words. Uncovering root cause and figuring out how things, systems, processes, and people work is energizing. Grace and curiosity, well, they go together, because to be curious means that you're also able to say you were wrong when the answer you seek isn't the answer you expected. They ask questions with the intent to understand and not tear others down. Fifth is communication. Successful people know how to communicate, and they've learned, mostly through trial and error and learning from mentors and colleagues, how to package information so that it's easily understood by stakeholders across an organization. They have pushed through their fear of public speaking and have mastered the elevator pitch. They've learned how to sell their ideas, their capabilities, themselves, and the products that they have. Now, finally, the last ingredient is just old-fashioned showing up. Successful people know that showing up is half the battle, that participation is not optional, that opportunities go to those who raise their hand and put themselves in a position to win. You do not put yourself in a position to win by sitting on the couch. They know when they're adding value, and they strive to continuously do so. They know that the world doesn't owe them anything and that they have to go out and get whatever they're looking for. Now, some people are sold on the idea that you go out and get whatever you want no matter the cost. But successful people know that this is not the path. Lies, cheating, cutting corners, and bullying will always come back and exact their revenge. Always. And oh, by the way, they come back and exact their revenge in ways and at times that you least expect. So there you go. We're at the end of our multi-part series on the definition of and ingredients for success. If you're just jumping into the conversation, I recommend that you go back to part 1 of this series from January the 4th and read or listen to each muse in sequence. I wish you grace, dignity, and compassion. My name is Andy Temte. This is the Saturday Morning Muse. You can find us on all the major streaming services. Please like, subscribe, rate, and most importantly, share this public good with your friends and your colleagues. The show was produced by Nicholas Temte. We'll see you next time on the Saturday Morning Muse.